In today's video, I will be discussing how GeminiJets possibly has had the best year of releases in the year 2025. I haven't recalled GeminiJets having such a year of model airplane releases in my nearly 10 years of model airplane collecting. So without further ado, let's begin today's video. Here we go. And prior to this year, GeminiJets, I think their best year of model airplanes was in the year 2014. And this is because us collectors got some great models. We got the JetBlue Airways Airbus A321. This is when JetBlue Airways bought the first Airbus A321 in their fleet, and before 2014, the only JetBlue Airways planes Gemini ever made was the extremely limited edition 2008s. I think there were like 9 they made, and they were sold through a different carrier. In 2014, we also got the United Airlines Airbus A319, the United Airlines Boeing 757-300, the 737-900 extended range. That was the first of its kind back in the day. And we also got the American Airlines Airbus A321 in new colors. Some other releases at 200 scale, we got the 757-200, the One World, and in 400 scale, we got the WestJet Bombardier Dash JQ400 in the end of the year of 2014. Another classic release in 2014 before we move on to this year was the Southwest Airlines Canyon Blue, the 737-700. I forgot to mention that this release also came out in 2014. And last but not least for 2014, we got the KLM MD-11. We got the United Airlines Boeing 747-400, the United Airlines Boeing 767-300, and, of course, the Ohana by Hawaiian ATR-42. And those are just some of the amazing releases that Gemini just released back in the year 2014. The first year that I started collecting model airplanes, believe it or not. And ever since then, I feel like Gemini just has gone downhill every single year. Of course, they have their moments, and then they've gone downhill. Up until the year 2025. These past couple of releases have been on fire, and I mean it. GeminiJets, I feel like, is actually expanding their niche. They're releasing models that I haven't seen released in a long time, and some of them just came out yesterday. We got the Northwest Airlines Boeing 757-300. I mean, come on. The last GeminiJets release of a Northwest Airlines plane was in the year 2020. That model was garbage. But this model just looks iconic. We got the United Airlines Boeing 737-500 in the Battleship Gray colors. I haven't seen a Battleship Gray United ever be released since maybe 2010-ish. What else did we get? We got the Norse 787-9, the United Airlines Continental Merger, and in 200 scale, we got possibly the model of the year, the American Eagle Saab 340B. Come on, I mean, is Gemini just on steroids or something? I have the Saab 340B in 400 scale, and that thing was made in 2008. I haven't seen Gemini release an American Eagle Saab 340B in ages. We got the United Express Embraer E175, the Qantas 737-800, and the list just goes on and on of how great this month's October releases are. And the list doesn't stop there. In September of 2025, we got the United Airlines Embraer E175, an actual express jet that people want by GeminiJets. This model hasn't been released since 2020. In September of 2025, we also got, let's see, we have the Flying Pencil, the 757-300, and the United Airlines Boeing 777-200. That first release just sold out like hotcakes. We have the, what else I'm trying to see?
2,000 years later.
Possibly the second best model of the year, the Delta Saab 340B in 200 scale. I have this on order. I'm just shocked. I'm pleasantly surprised that Gemini is releasing Saab 340Bs again. This model is just so iconic in 400 scale. I don't have it, so I ordered it in 200 scale. I haven't seen Gemini release a Saab 340B since 2020, or just in ages, actually. I remember the Rex Saab 340B, but Saab 340Bs, man, come on, Gemini is amazing. In the last couple of great releases Gemini has made, we got the United Airlines United Express CRJ 550. Those things were going about like $100 each on eBay. Now they finally are making a second release of it. We also got the Aeromexico Connect Embraer E190 and a new livery. The Aeromexico Connect in the old livery is so rare, you can't find on eBay. It's just so expensive. Gemini, you are actually making models that people want. We got the, I'm trying to remember the list, the United Airlines Star Alliance 737-800, the Star Alliance 767, and the Star Alliance 777-200. A lot of these models people have been asking NG to make, and NG is not making them. I think NG models is committing self-suicide here. I'm not sure what they're doing, but they keep releasing Chinese releases. I mean, every model starts with a B or an H at this point. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Excuse my language there. But I don't know what they're doing. And I think GeminiJets is honestly taking advantage of this. That NG models is just kind of going downhill. And I just don't know why. I think they just aren't listening. Now, in my times of model airplane collecting, I do recall when other brands tried to step up to the plate and GeminiJets shut them down. I remember with Velocity models, GeminiJets just kind of got them in trouble legally, and with NG models or Horror Heroes, they also got them in trouble. But GeminiJets, I feel like, is taking advantage that NG models is just going this downhill path. And I think GeminiJets, honestly, if they continue doing this, NG models is just more and more people are not going to buy NG models. I've always kind of liked NG for the customer reward program, but with Gemini's pace, I gotta go GeminiJets, I have to say. I can't believe I'm saying it, but I'm going GeminiJets, so you let me know what you guys think about this GeminiJets craze. I haven't really done videos about this, but the releases yesterday, the October 2025 releases were just so good, and the future releases are so good, including the American Airlines 747X SP, the Mexicana E195-E2, the Air Canada A320, the Northwest 727. I mean, the release is just so good for GeminiJets that I have to save my money in an economy that's so tough. Save my money and just put it towards GeminiJets. So please let me know in the comments below what we think about GeminiJets in the year 2025. Are we GeminiJets finally taking advantage that NG models are just going downhill? Will they become the #1 model airplane manufacturer again? I mean, the sales, they've become #1, but the quality, they've gone downhill. And can GeminiJets finally bounce back from this and become just the OG GeminiJets back in the early 2000s when they were just iconic? Can NG models recover from this? I don't know. So please let me know what you guys think about in the comments below. This was a kind of a little deviating video that I made. I haven't really made many of these videos, so just a little kind of fun making. I just kind of made it because the releases yesterday were just amazing. So thank you guys so much for watching. Future content on this channel, I know I was going to have Tokyo out, but that video will be postponed. I'm trying to get 2 videos out every single week now. So if you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing as we're on the road to 1,500 subscribers. And this is Hawaiian Air 2121 signing off, encouraging you to now buy GeminiJets. Have a good one.